Dear dear students, today we are going to discuss about a topic related to physics, that is motion of class ninth. So in this topic we will see few terms like rest. So what is rest? As you can see, rest. A body is said to be rest if it does not change its position with respect to time and surrounding. Means suppose this is a car and this car is not moving and does not change its position with respect to time, then we can say it is rest. Similarly, a tree which does not change its position with respect to time and with respect to its surrounding, then we can say it is in rest. So clearly, if the body does not change its position, then it means it is in rest. The second term is motion. So what is motion? Again, if the body changes its position with respect to time and its surrounding, then we will call it is in motion. Suppose this car is moving now, and after some time it will reach at some other place. With respect to the tree, with respect to the surrounding, so with respect to time, the body is going to change its position. So this is in motion. Suppose you are going to market. After few minutes you will reach at market. So you have changed your position with respect to time, then it is in motion. Now the next one is the distance. What is distance? So distance means the distance traveled by body is the actual path length covered by the body. Means how much distance it covered, what is the path length of the body, path length of the uh, distance covered. So that is the distance covered. Means if you are traveling from P to Q and again from Q to R, then you whatever be the path length you have covered, that is the distance. Means 4 plus 3, that is a 7 kilometer. So this is the distance, because whatever be the length of the path you have traveled, that will be under the consideration of distance. One more point is, distance is a scalar quantity. And what is a scalar quantity? Scalar quantity means it has only magnitude, no direction, only magnitude. And unit, what is the unit? Meter. Means 4 meter, 5 meter. This is the SI unit. It has another unit also, kilometer, centimeter. But when you are asking about SI unit, then it is the meter. Okay. So the next one is displacement. What is displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance. Suppose you have a helicopter. So if you have to go for market, you will not follow the path actually that is going to the market, but you will just fly over the roof of your house and reach to the destination directly with a straight line, and that will be actually the shortest path. That will be the shortest distance, you can say. So you can see here, if you follow the path, it will be through P to Q and then Q to R. But if you cover the displacement, you can say, if you want to take a displacement and reach the destination point R, you will go through P to R directly. So obviously this is the shortest path. Okay, so the shortest distance is known as displacement, and how it can be calculated very easily. This is the right triangle, and Pythagoras theorem tells that the PR is equal to under root PQ square plus QR square, and by that formula 4 square plus 3 square under root will give under root 25, and the answer is 5 kilometer. So this is the displacement. Obviously displacement is a vector quantity because it has some direction, magnitude as well as. So direction is from P to R. Displacement is a vector quantity and the SI unit of displacement is meter. So remember that the SI unit of both distance and displacement will be meter. Now the next one is uniform motion. What do you mean by uniform motion? Suppose a very fine road is available to you to go to the market, and there is no rush on the road. So what will you do? You will drive your vehicle uniformly, means you will cover equal distance in equal interval of time. Very clearly, there is no any type of obstruction, hurdle. So you will follow a same speed. You can say you will follow such type of motion in which you will cover equal distance and equal interval of time. For example, in every 1 second, if you cover 10 meter, it means you are doing uniform motion. And for such type of motion, the graph will be a straight line between distance and time and passing through the origin. So very clearly, equal distance in equal interval of time for every equal interval. For second, for example, if you are covering 2 kilometer in every 2 minutes, then you are doing uniform motion. And if you are not doing such, then obviously it is a non-uniform motion. So I think, children, you all understood all this topic. Okay,